Okay, and we are back. Daily Decodes 81-2. And, I know I say this a lot, but I'm gonna try not to make this too long. I'm gonna do this on the fly, just like I did the last couple of videos and the last live. Former My Chemical Romance drummer Bob Bryar dies at age 84. Okay? So right away, if I'm putting together a breakdown and slides to present for y'all, I see that 44 right there. And one thing I know about that 44 is kill equals 44 right there in the ordinal cipher. All right? So I would screenshot that right there and go ahead and paste it right there. All right? So gone at age 44, and I'll play the news clip here in a second, but this is completely on the fly, okay? I'm not a scripted YouTube character. All right? I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to present this code to you and show you how it hits, and it's undeniable. That's why this is a recording, but it's like I'm live, right? So let me see if I can, and check this out real quick. So My Chemical Romance, romance, that kind of makes me think of love, right? Remember Chuck Woolery? He just passed recently, and American game show host, Love Connection. You see? So, patterns, numbers, we see all of this stuff trending. Okay? Love Connection, My Chemical Romance. How about Diddy? And look at his studio album here. You see? The Love album, right? A trending character on the main stage. So I caught that just immediately. And that's something I would put in the breakdown as well, okay, as we just kind of build here. And I'm not going to do a big full breakdown, okay? Again, I'm a real person here, all right? And I spend a lot of time doing this. Okay. Some might say over the past 3 years, it could be my opinion. You couldn't even imagine how many hours into these breakdowns. All right. So I'm just doing it like this. I guess I'm getting bored, just doing it on the fly. Hit record and go. I'm not going to start it over. Right. So that's something I would add there as well. Okay. Let me pull up a news clip. And this guy's name is Bob Bryar. Okay. Bob Bryar dead. So we're gonna play. Oh, it looks like there's another Bob Bryar, and that doesn't surprise me there. But let's pull up the right one for now, and we'll play the news clip. All right, so let's go to videos, and let's hear what. There's a 16-second clip. Is there a longer one? Here's a longer clip here. And I'll try to make sure I share all the tabs properly. So let's see if we can duck any ads here. Let's see. It looks like he is found dead in Tennessee. No volume? Are they? I don't hear no volume. Okay, so that's not going to fly. So let me try to pull up. Let's play the 16-second clip.
The former drummer of the rock band My Chemical Romance has died in his Tennessee home. According to TMZ, Bob Bryar was found dead Tuesday after last being seen alive on November 4th. He first joined the group in
November 4th is Diddy's birthday. Okay, so we get that connection right off the bat.
2004 and left the band in 2014.
Okay, let's hear that again. Diddy's birthday,
Last being
November
seen
4th.
alive on November 4th.
You see that?
He first joined the group in 2004 and left the band in 2014.
So he first joins the group in 2004. Now it's the year 2024. Okay, and we get a RIP, don't we? And I heard Tennessee. Okay, so I want to immediately go to the calculator and type Tennessee in over here. Okay. All right. So you see it right there. We'll find out how he passed. I don't think I heard it there. Maybe he said it. That was a quick clip. I see Tennessee right here. I see 137, the 33rd prime number. I see 47. I see 106. I see 34, which is just kind of interesting. 34 like murder and morgue, both equal 34 right there. And they said last seen November 4th. Okay, and let me show you this. Diddy's birthday. So that's big time with that love connection. Ooh, and that's wild with the Chuck Woolery, isn't it? So you see how that works? So Diddy's birthday 11/4, and let me see if they're going to specifically tell me on Google. Bob Bryar, My Chemical Romance, last seen November 4th. There it is right there. So this is what I would do. Another screenshot. And then back over here. And you see 114, 114. And we get the Diddy. And I'm going to have to really try hard not to hit stop on accident here, okay? Diddy Love album. Because that's happened a couple of times. And what I would do is just do that. And then screenshot. Okay, and then that belongs right over here. And then probably the Chuck Woolery as well. So share tab there. So it would be something like that. So you see how we're off and rolling here? Just before even finding out too much information. Okay? And I'm doing this as well because let it be known if there's any decoders out there who want any issue with me, we can do this live. You see what I'm saying? And we could see who hits. Okay, I don't mind some friendly competition or some unfriendly competition, right? Okay, because it comes very easy and it's never going to get old because it's a scripted world we live. All right? So, now and we still have like a birthday to look at. Okay? So back over here and I need to enter My Chemical Romance. And there may be something with chemical as well. Shout out to Joseph Aquaviva because I see on my YouTube feed that he came with this breakdown. Shout out to him. Seems to be a decent guy, right? So My Chemical Romance 161, 80, 298, and 91. And there's going to be things we miss because I'm just kind of doing this quickly for y'all, right? And typically I'd spend like hours and you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not going to do that right now. Let's put just romance right there. Okay. So I'm just going to take a quick look. This is interesting because you get My Chemical Romance 161. So you get the 1 in the 6 theme, and then Tennessee 106. Get rid of that 0 and, 1, 6s. That's just something to take note of. Okay. And check this out. Tennessee equals 137. That's the 33rd prime number, and romance equals 33. That's nothing that I would really go wild over and just immediately put it in there. It may be if we get some more 33s, maybe. Okay. But as of right now, I'm good on that, right? So what else is in the title here? Oh, I need to get his name, right? That couldn't hurt. And Bob Bryar, B's the second letter of the alphabet. So you get BB, 2 times 2 is 4. That's actually good enough to put with the 44s since we're building on it. That's a nice connection. I don't see any decoders out there catching that. Not as fast as this looking at it. There's different patterns and there's different connections. It's not just about the numbers, the letters, the code. Okay, a lot of the stuff's just right in front of your face, right? And now that I say that, there's probably going to be something else that hits. And we have drummer as well. And we'll look at his full name. And I want to try to make this no longer than 30 minutes. 40 would be the max, 20 would be the minimum, but let's just see what happens. Look at that right there. Okay? So we have that 2-2 connection. Now look at these numbers, 83 and 38. That's huge. I'm going to leave that there for a second and I'm going to screenshot the BB because that's going with the 44. Okay? So you see over here, kill 44, dead at age 44. And then BB, be the second letter. 2 times 2 is 4. So that goes right there. Now I go back over here. Look at the 83 and 38. And since I'm here, I'll go ahead and type all these out. Murder. Okay, it's already in there. My bad. But death. Anybody want to have a typing challenge? I'm down for that as well. Okay, I really do this. And I appreciate everybody who watches and maybe like silently supports. A lot of y'all, I know, there's a lot to choose from on YouTube. But shout out to Richard West because he's really been here since the beginning. He's doing his thing right now over on his channel. And let me just like kind of apologize to Richard as well as I'm doing this video. Um, I'm I do want to apologize for that negative energy, and I'm sorry that you have to hear that all the time, Richard. Um, okay, but you know where all of that comes from. But I do want to like kind of apologize to you for me continually doing that because I don't mean to kind of put that energy out there and mentioning your name as I'm doing that, but the people and the decoders who that's aimed at, the negative ones who got issue with me. So just a quick side note to Richard, because we just kind of know each other on YouTube, right? So I don't get a chance to really speak to you a lot, but I just want to say that. All right, shout out to Richard West. Shout out for supporting ever since I can remember me starting this. So, anyways, let me move forward. Okay, so all right, so RIP, killing, death, murder, and morgue. And you see, it's all gonna connect with his name, Bob Bryar. So you can just go to the Gematrinator 85 calculator and you hit find matches, and then just get rid of these ones that pop up just from other decodes I've been working on, right? Because I stay busy, okay? So let's get rid of some of these ones that don't mean anything. So look at that. You see? So we get the BB, the second letter connection with the 44. Look at that. Bob Bryar, 83 and 38, like murder equals 83 and 38, killing 38, right? Morgue 83, RIP 38, death 38. There may be one I'm missing in there, but we're okay, right? And this Diddy stuff and the Love Connection, Love Album, Chuck Woolery, that can stay like that in order. Actually, I want to, with the kill and the 44s, that's actually a good spot to put that because murder, morgue, obviously, death, killing, RIP, that all goes with kill. All right, so look at that. So we're up 9. This wouldn't equal out to 9 slides, but we have 9 as of now. It would be broken down and combined into one slide, with a couple of these. But you see that right there? Okay? So, let me get drummer and then let's look at the birthday. And this is, again, it's undeniable. And if it's not undeniable, and if it's just, uh, well, it's just numbers and the 26 letters, and that's just how it is, well, then let's shine the light on that. Why don't we? You see what I'm saying? Once you've been deceived and you find out the whole world's fake, ran on a code, I don't, I think you would be a moron to just say, well, who cares? What are you going to do about it? No, it's the most amazing thing in the freaking world. All right. Anyways, shout out to y'all. So let me put drummer, because that's definitely a big thing here. This is a drummer. Look at that. You get the 38 and 43. Killing equals 43. And remember, murder and morgue have the 34. That's the reflection of 43. Okay, but I don't really need to put that. I want that 38. So I would just get rid of the other base ciphers, okay, and screenshot the 38. So look at that, right? If any other decoders want to challenge me and do this as I'm doing it, put a timer on it. Look, I'm presenting as I'm doing it too. You see what I'm saying? So we can the challenge is out there, okay? And I don't have to make all the rules no matter what we do here, okay? And again, that's to the opposition. I'm not the one who divides in this so-called community, okay? I'm not the one who talks about all the side stuff that doesn't matter. But uh oh yeah, we could, okay, you, if you want to say I'm a little bit bitter because I'm tired of these sellouts on here, especially when they suck. You know what I'm saying? They need to get their practice on. Or you know what I'm saying? Speaking of magic, right? Just grind a little bit more. You see what I mean? That's what I speak on. So, and at the same time, when I could speak too much like that and then get distracted. You know what I mean? So I might have forgot something there. Okay, so that I already have that in there. So I definitely want to look at the birthday for this character now and maybe another news clip. All right, so let's pull up, make sure we spell it right again. So here he is right here. Okay, that's interesting. His birthday is the last day of the year, December 31st, right there. And look, he's born in 79. That's huge immediately because murder and morgue equals 79. And I just saw a 97, I think, with killing. So that's going to be added. Okay. So you see all of the killing. Shout out to Joseph Aquaviva again. I quickly saw the video that he did, and I saw that he had like a 44 weeks. Um, was it like after a date? I didn't check the date, but shout out to him. I noticed that. I don't like to put. I don't like to see that connections from other decoders and then like, oh, let me go throw it in my decoder. I don't like to do that. I mean, if I hit it, I'll like shout out the guy, or you know what I mean. But anyways, December 31st, right there. So even if we write New Year's Eve, that could be interesting in the calculator, okay? And these are all facts. Gematrinator, 85 calculator, the code, the language, the alphabet. That stuff's not going to change. You see what I mean? It may change. I'm not going to forget it though. Okay? And don't forget it performing in the rock group starting in 2004, and that's like 24, like the year 24. He goes on the permanent diet, right? RIP. But we have that 79 there, and that's going to go perfect with the 44 kill and then the 38-83 connection right there. So I'll put right there, born in 79. Now I'll go back to the calculator. I'll go to this new one here. I got a new tab, and I'll put murder. I'll put morgue first. And you see the 79, right? And you see how we get those other numbers as well. Okay? And then I just get rid of, I keep the ordinal cipher. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. If I happen to stop this at some point on accident, I may just post it. I don't know. Just putting it out there, right? But you see, and then I'll just screenshot those 79s and put them right there. So born in 79, murder in morgue 79 to go with all the 83s and 38s. Okay. And then the 44, dead at 44, kill 44. BB, the initials 2 plus 2 is 4. Right? Okay. So now I want to look at that. Now I want to look at that birthday. So let's go to the date calculator. And look, we have different like numerology as well over here. Let me enter it. This is from something else I'm working. So they said last, you know what? They said last seen on Diddy's birthday, right? But what about, so let's look down the article. Okay. And this is exactly how I do my breakdowns just without speaking. Maybe slowed down slightly because I'm trying to like kind of present at the same time. Trying not, it's about the information. I'm not trying to be all entertaining, but I still have to kind of keep it moving, right? So he played on the band's career defining rock opera, The Black Parade. Is that an album or what? Is that the only one? Has died according to the band. He was 44. The band asks for your patience. No, we want information. Thanks for asking, though. We need info. You better tell us what happened here. You know what I'm saying? As they process the news. No, give us. So they're basically setting us up to not give us any details. The statement did not include any details. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? I mean, nice try, not falling for it. Ooh, he was replaced by this other drummer. We have to look at him, Matt Policier, maybe the name. And they gave the statement Sunday, so are we not getting a death date? Let me see. So let's go back over here. Let's click on his Wikipedia. If not, then we have to go on the statement date, which was Sunday. Oh my gosh, they just say, hold on. So they're saying he's dead, no information, and they're saying he hasn't been seen since a certain day. So isn't that shady as all hell, isn't it? Right? Because how do you know? You just say he's dead. I guess after so many days, maybe, but that's, I don't know about that. And then not having any info. Um, Maybe I'll just have to see what happens as I go forward here. So there's no, so I want to go on that November 4 date because we already have it with the Diddy connection, and then we can look at Sunday as well. Sound good? Perfect. So they said like last seen on Diddy's birthday with that whole love romance thing, okay? So look at this. So I put Diddy's birthday and the last day Bob Bryar is seen, drummer My Chemical Romance. Drummer's got D like Diddy as well, okay? So let's put that in there and let's put his birthday, which is Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, excuse me. And I want to put that as well. I want to type out New Year's Eve in the calculator, but let's look at this. All right. Okay, so I see 50, so missing 57 days before his birthday or a 58-day span. So let me see if there's a 57 or 58 quickly. And I think I noticed something else here, but let me not jump the gun too fast. Let's see if there's a 57 or 58. And I'm not going to like stretch and just enter everything, but I do need to enter the important things, right? So let's see if there's just a 57 or 58 so far. And then if there's anything else and look, Death has the 97, Drummer 97 as well. Born in 79 when Murder and Morgue equals 79. So you get the reflection there. Okay, interesting. So 57 or 58. Let me see. And then towards the end of these breakdowns, if you had to look at prime numbers, some prime numbers just pop immediately. I don't like immediately first thing go and look for them. So I don't see 57 or 58 here. I thought that I had something with the 81. I see that it's uh 8 weeks, 1 day missing before his birthday. Now, ritual equals 81 and two ciphers, but that's nothing I necessarily want to enter. If there was a bunch of 81s and that was added, that would be okay. And you get these different variations, 1 month, 27. That's not nothing I want to shoot for immediately with the breakdown, right? Because we're still trying to like land heavy, okay? So let's see what day of the year November 4th was. Look how it's 1 day after the 308th. Oh, it's magic. Scratch that thought. Scratch that thought. Last seen on the day leaving 57 days in the year. 57 days before his birthday. Wow. With that being said, I'll just add that right here to the Diddy love stuff and the love connection. We'll probably just watch another news clip and call it a breakdown because that's a TKO. And his birthday, 43 numerology, 1231. Remember, killing 43, murder and morgue 34. Wow. Last seen 57 days before his birthday. And November 4th, the day he's last seen, leaves 57 days. Oh, that's ding, ding, ding on the TKO. Amazing. So let me just grab that screenshot. That's amazing. Okay, and let me show you again over here. We'll just play this one again real quick, and then I'll look for another video clip. Bam. So they're basically stamping that 11-4, and you know why. And I think I just caught the 81. Doesn't Tennessee? Oh, it might be Memphis. There's a lot of 81s with Tennessee. Ooh. I didn't hear Memphis, but look what I just did. When you hear or think of Tennessee, you think of Memphis. Memphis has that 83 and 38. Look at the 34. Okay? And look at the 106. Memphis and Tennessee both have the 106. And remember My Chemical Romance 161. Oh, it's magic. So let's look for another news clip. Okay? And wow, RIP, undeniable by the numbers. Let's look for another one. Do we get like a longer clip here? Maybe, are we going to get something here? Let's see. Let's see if we get some volume on this one. Is this going to be the same, no volume? Let's see. Do we get to add this time? How come there's no. How come we don't get no volume? I don't like that. Let's try to find a better. This must have just hit. Not let's see. Wow, they don't got like nothing. Let's play one of these longer clips, I guess. Let's play this. I got to be careful of what I play here. Um let's try this one. I just want to get some volume here. I'm going to get hit with an ad. Mm. No one's heard from him in 22 days. Remember his name, Bob Bryar. B, the second letter of the alphabet, BB, 22. And then remember 2 plus 2 is 4. Dead at 44. Kill equals 44. Oh, so they found his body? Good. So they found his body days decomposing days before Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm glad that we this is Sun Showbiz. That's what this channel is. Okay, so not good to hear, but the world is still a stage, but good to know, right? Ugh. Bennington's got the B. There might be a Westchester, Pennsylvania as well. Okay, and they said Chester Bennington. Um, Joe Biden born in Pennsylvania. Joe Biden equals 44. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole here. Ah, man, I need to look at that drummer who they said replaced him. 2017, 20 plus 17 is 37. Joe Biden equals 37. They said he mentioned the selection. That there's a connection there. Ugh. All right, so there's a lot. They're giving us a bunch of, and look at even the 115, 11.5 right there. Whoever he's referring to, but look at down here, 115, killing equals 115. All right, so I'm good on that video. I want to go to the article real quick, even though I think we're good on our connections, but I do want to look at they're a couple of times talking about this drummer. Bryar replaced drummer. I might butcher the name. Matt uh Pellessier or Pellessier, how it looks like Pellessier. Let's grab that name. Let's pull him up and look real quick, and let's just see if something lands there, okay? So here he is, drummer. He's age 47. They're the ones that mention the selection. DC, White House, government, president, Republican, Democrat, agent, two parties all equal 47. Okay? This guy's born in 77. United States equals 77. Let's grab his full name. I mean, a 44 would go over the top right now. So this guy, occasionally known as Otter Pellessier, is an American musician, songwriter, producer, one of the co-founders and original drummer. Okay, so he went away and then came back. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not here to dissect completely this story. But you already see how we're landing super heavy. Let's go to the calculator. Let's enter that full name. And there's a nickname in there, Matt. That's how they put it, just like that. Let's get rid of that. Because it's Matthew, Jason. Oh, it looks like you get a 306 still. as we just saw. Look at that. 360 and then 306 and look, you get 315 and 153, 99 and 90. And look, 261 and 126. That's all. Look at that. It's just the numbers mixed up without Matt in there. But this is the full name. And let's get rid of that middle name. Ooh, those connect with, man, Joe Biden's full name equals 126. Okay. And you see that? And they said he mentioned the selection. But let's just see if any of this is going to match. I'm just going to take the straight up full name first. Nothing. Now let's try it the way they listed it. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Connects with the Alice Cooper breakdown I'm working on though. You know? But yeah, that's, let me type it in there. And I wasn't even trying to like talk about politics, man, because it hurts the channel. It really does. Robinette Biden Jr. You see? 126. Ooh, and 351. So check it out. Biden's full name, 126. Just like the drummer here who they say, oh, okay, my bad. They said Bob Bryar replaced this guy. I think that's how they stated it. And then you got that selection reference that the guy just brought up. But you see the 126 match? And then look, Biden's full name, 351. And you see 315 with how they list his name with Matt right there. Okay. So you see that. All right. So let me just, we'll just look at the article again real quick. Breyer replaced that guy. Okay. I get it. And that's it. That's all they give us. My Chemical Romance formed in 2001, released 4 studio albums. Look at that. 4 studio albums to go with the 44. Okay. Screenshot. Across their career, first breaking through with 2004's 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. They announced their breakup in 2013. That's interesting because that, love, breakup. Remember Love Connection, Chuck Woolery, the Love album, Diddy. This guy last seen on Diddy's birthday, right? Diddy's birthday leaves 57 days, and it's 57 days before this guy's birthday. So I just want to stamp that 4. And I'm just going to erase these when I'm done. But just to show you how I put this together. Easy. You see? Dead at 44. B the second letter. 2 plus 2 is 4 with the name. Boom, right there. 4 studio albums. 44, 4. Bam. Okay? And I do want to enter New Year's Eve because that's his birthday. And that's nice. Not a lot of people are going to think of that. And I almost forgot. So New Year's. Look at New Year's has 106. Look, New Year's has 38. 43. There's the 43 again, like killing. Okay? And look, the 106, just like Memphis, but they said Tennessee, right? Tennessee's got the 106. They said nothing about Memphis, but you think of Tennessee, think of Memphis. 106 Tennessee, 106 New Year's. But let's put Eve, because his birthday's New Year's Eve. I think I saw that 52. And let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay? He's got the New Year's Eve birthday. Last day of the year. Bob Bryar. His name, 52, like New Year's Eve. So that's how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of murder, death, killing, RIP. Okay? You get the 79, like murder and morgue. Remember, we had the 97 reflections as well that I mentioned earlier. Look, that's just how it is. Okay? That's a boom. 57 days before his birthday, last seen. Okay? And last seen on the day leaving 57 days. And they said body found decomposing. I think they said a few days after Thanksgiving. Oh, well, that's a connection. because Thanksgiving has the 141, I think. 141 and last seen on 114. Okay? So that's going to be the breakdown on the fly, y'all. There's obviously going to be more. I'm going to miss something amazing, of course. Okay? But that's how I'm going to do it, okay? Just a couple more picks here. I don't even know. I can't even pick them out of the lineup here. But so I guess let's go to his page. Um, we'll go to his page again, and then we'll, just so we can get a better look at the guy, show some of his pictures solo, I guess. So here he is right here. Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting that he got the makeup on right there. Man, that looks like Violent J, Insane Clown Posse. That's interesting because I just put together the Alice Cooper breakdown that's going to be dropping on A to Z Decodes. Alice Cooper synced up with Arizona. And he'll be rocking paint. That's amazing because, man, what are the odds? Anyways, here's the guy, the tragic fall of Bob Bryar, drummer for My Chemical Romance, y'all. And they mentioned a lot of other things that we could go deeper on, but we're going to leave it at that. There's work to be done. Okay, former My Chemical Romance drummer Bob Bryar, gone at age 44. If I missed anything, my apologies. Go ahead and add it. Leave comments. All right. So, Daily Decodes 81 2. Like, share, subscribe. Peace, y'all.